I forgot to turn the mic on. Is that gooder? We're still learning. We're still learning. There she is. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. We're professionals, people. How's everybody doing? Let me know if I'm yelling. Like I said, I'm still getting used to all this. So you're learning with me. What did I say in the time the mic was off? Um, I may have faded out for a second there. I had to go onto Twitter and share the link because I'm honestly not sure how you guys find my lives when I go live. So I don't really know how this works. I'm learning as I go. How are you guys doing? Yes, I cleaned the table off. Yes, yes. I didn't tell you what. I can't see your name. I'm sorry. I didn't go out and get my cheater glasses like I said I was going to. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. Do you pronounce it Sherry or Cherry? I hate to pronounce your name wrong. Cherry like the fruit. Okay, I'm sorry. I will try to remember that. I recognize some handles and usually pictures. If you have a picture or some sort of profile pic, I'm better with faces than names. Sorry. So, how is everybody? What do y'all want to talk about? I've been looking forward to this for weeks. Hi, Darren. How you doing, bud? Good to see ya. I'm going to keep leaning forward so I can read. I'm sorry. Don't take a photo of myself. No, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of pictures of myself either, Cherry. I'm glad you're doing well, Darren. Yeah. If I post a selfie, it's kind of like self therapy, right? That's why I don't edit videos right now. I'd be looking at myself far too long, and I'm not okay with that. It's kind of the same with listening back to videos, my own videos, because then I have to hear my voice too, and I don't know how y'all do it. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Yes, I'm very happy with my kitchen. I have a little bit of work left to do on it. Now I want to paint. It doesn't stop. But I figure while I'm at it, I also want to paint my dining room and my living room. So I'll just, yeah, make it worth the time. My kitchen right now is like an earthy yellow and like an earthy green, like a sage kind of green. And the green I want to replace with more of a burnt orange, a little bit more burnty than this color. I think it would make my backsplash just pop because it's black. My dining room, as you can see, is gray, but it's a lot lighter than what I thought it was going to be once it dried. I was very disappointed. And it's been like this for 16, 17 years. I want to go a darker gray and do like this wall, that orange. Yes, a new week of fun has started. Let's do this. You rushed around doing stuff? Coffee downs. Well, I'm glad you made it, Cherry. And I'm glad you weren't kicking yourself. You made that comment yesterday. I was like, no, don't do that. You're so cute. Sage green is a beautiful color. I love it, but I've had it, like I said, for like 16, 17 years. And it just doesn't do my backsplash justice, in my opinion. It is a cool name, isn't it, Darren? Yeah. Sounds like a go-go dancer, and I love it. If you've seen any of I've done prior vlogs where I talk about adult entertainment. I love strip clubs. I love go-go dancers. Oh, there's my boyfriend. Hang on, let me turn these down because he's gonna probably text a lot. I told him I was going live, but he never listens. Hello, Rip. It's supposed to be confusion and chaos, and I'm very upset that you haven't done that. Or that you fucked it up, whatever the case was there. Very disappointed in you. I'm just saying. Cherry flavored anything. I like cherry. I'm just saying. It gives me a happy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, definitely. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate that. When I got it, I have to say I was not amused. Okay. It's not at all what I wanted. What I wanted was something sort of this color with like the browns, the blacks, that kind of thing. And I guess it was big. Everybody was telling me, everywhere I went was telling me that it was like a big thing like 2 or 3 years ago. I guess I'm behind in the times. But it's not a thing anymore. Everything that I looked at, everywhere that I went, everything was black, white, and gray in various styles and whatever. But it's not at all what I was looking for. But the black, the various shades of black and whatever, turned out beautifully. I was happily surprised. I'm glad you don't hate it, and I hope you don't mind me calling you Cherry. That is easier for me to remember. I'm sorry. I am horrible with names. Horrible with names. It takes me forever to remember somebody's name. So if I find something my brain likes, I tend to stick with that. I nickname people all the time. Yes, Darren, cherry Twizzlers are the shit. Yes. I'm not a candy person or like a jelly person, but Twizzlers, oh hell yes. Give me, give me, give me. But yeah, if you go back into a few of my vlogs, I don't know if I mentioned them in titles or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not very creative with titles. And I'm also not sure what YouTube gets pissy about. So, but I do have a few conversations in there about like, strip clubs, and I love adult entertainment. And your name, your username, Cherry, just makes me so friggin' happy. I'm not trying to offend you or make you feel weird or anything, but that's where my mind goes, is go-go dancer, and it makes me so friggin' happy. I love that stuff. Yes, Darren, they are such a good time. And I wish I had cool friends that would go with me, but because I don't want to be a creep and go by myself. I will do a lot of things on my own. I will take myself to movies. I will take myself to dinner. I will be that loser sitting alone at the bar drinking. I'm German Irish. I don't care. But the strip club, no, I need at least one friend to go with me. Oh, I'm glad you're honored, honey. You know what? When I used to go to the bar, not gonna lie, I probably started when I was about 14 too. I was the one that would get up on the table and dance. Oh yeah. I did the whole Coyote Ugly thing, like before that was a thing. Yeah. The things my mother never knew. Thank goodness. Cherry, we would have an awesome time, I'm telling you. Bells of the ball. The shenanigans. Good times. You seem very cool too. Everybody seems cool. We're just complimenting the hell out of Cherry today. Darren, you're so sweet. Darren's a good time. Darren's a sweetheart. We love Darren. Everybody give lots of love to Darren. Right? Right? It sucks that everybody's so far away. You're going to go see Red Hot Chili Peppers in June? That's awesome. I've never seen them live, but they have fantastic energy. I've seen stuff on YouTube and they look like they'd put on a good live show for sure. 4 jobs before you were 17? A holder of doors. I love that you were a dancer. That's fantastic. I've waitressed. I think I also worked in a coffee shop straight out of high school. And I have to say, of all the jobs I've had in my life, slinging coffee sucked ass. Okay. I was at that particular shop. I had to do the coffee shop thing, as well as my boss pretty much made me the bouncer. I don't know why. I don't know what made him think that I would be good at that. I mean, I had no issue doing it. I'll throw you out. That's fine. There seems to be no background noise. Oh, good. I meant to ask about that. Thank you, Rip. I know when I did my 2 test streams and asked for feedback, everybody that gave me feedback said that there was a weird noise, which I thought was my dishwasher because I didn't hear it when I played it back a little bit. But I played it back. Rip came over and we played it back, and yeah, I heard it yesterday. So I'm glad I went in and turned stuff down and kind of fiddle mucked, but I didn't do another test because I'm lazy. So I'm glad that there's no more sound, no more annoying sound. You're welcome, Cherry. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad that your mom was like that. My mom was kind of like that, depending. It was like, like, do you, but I'm not bailing you out. And since, like, I grew up in Toronto, and in Toronto, like, all the men in my family are police. I had to be very careful. I had to be very sneaky. I bet your mom is cool, Darren. I can tell by the way you are. My Monday, Charlie, has been a little on the hectic side. I am currently also uploading a vlog, and I have vlogged already this morning. I vlogged at like 8 o'clock this morning. It's a driving vlog. I had to, Monkey came and woke me up at like 7:30 this morning. I was not amused. Okay. There was fuckery with the bus this morning, and his bus never showed. and they have an app to track the bus. And there was nothing on there about lateness or cancellation. So he was kind of freaking out. I was like, calm down, it's fine. Like, I'm off, thank goodness. Take you to school. And I went in and talked to the office about it. The office knew nothing about it. And when they phoned, I will say hi to Monkey and Boo Boo for you. When they phoned the bus, they said that they put up a thing on the app, but they had like just done it. And the bus was going to be like 40 minutes late because of issues. So that's how my Monday has been. But I've also managed to, like I said, take Monkey to school. I managed to do a vlog. I've got 2 loads of towels done so far. I did a little bit of makeup today. I haven't done that in a good long while. And I'm doing my live stream as promised. So not bad. I hope everybody else is having a good Monday. Yeah. Oh, yes, I know I'm a beast. I'm gonna need a nap later. I would have, and you know what? I got my Christmas decorations taken off my tree. The tree is not put away yet, so don't get too excited. But the decorations are off it. So I have to take my tree down. I have to go to the dollar store and find some cheater glasses. And I have a shit ton of cooking to do. I have like 3 or 4 food bags, like HelloFresh bags, in my fridge that have to get cooked up. And then at some point today, I'm going to have 3 more delivered. So, yeah. Mm. Are there delays when I do a driving vlog? Really? I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I'm not looking at my phone, obviously, when I'm driving. So, you call your daughter Monkey? Oh, I know. You want to see me cook? Listen, I've done a couple of vlogs just like making snacks. I think one I was actually doing one of my HelloFresh bags, and one I think I was just doing like pizza rolls or something. Um, Either because I was having a day and didn't feel like leaving the house. Or I didn't have enough gas in my car to go anywhere. There are a couple of cooking vlogs somewhere on my channel. But it's a lot of, I mean, like opening packages and, oh, thank you. I can't see your name. I think it's Aunt C. Anderson. I hope I'm reading that right. I'm blind. Thank you. I appreciate that. The bus. I can't make that out. Oh my goodness. With the bus. With you. I know. I know. You know what? It was jarring. I don't know how long that poor young man was knocking at my door this morning. He would never just come in. And I'm a beast when I wake up. I am not, I don't like to be awake. Even waking up, just naturally waking up, I'm not impressed. Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking and answering questions at the same time, intermittent. Oh, okay. That's annoying. I hope that's on your end and not mine because I don't know how to fix. If there's a lag, I honestly don't know how to go in and fix it. I'm sorry. Maybe do a refresh. I'm not very technologically educated, so. But yeah, he would never just come in and, like poke me and wake me up. He would stand there and just kind of knock. The poor kid. He was like, I waited outside for 10 or 15 minutes. And he was all apologizing and stuff. I felt so bad for him. This is fine. But it is what it is. I mean, had I been working, I would have already been like, I would have been getting ready to leave. There's no way I could have taken him to school. He would have just fucking been home. I would have called him in. Sorry, but your bus system sucks ass. So right? At least until I've had coffee. And I don't mean like a sip. I mean like at least half a cup of coffee, okay? It's dangerous. Must be a lot easier to be able to vlog from home. Yeah, I don't mind vlogging from home. It feels like as long as nobody's home. Like my kids know that I do this and stuff. I've done a couple of vlogs with Monkey. I think one was a movie review and one was we were heading to his grade 8 grad. But around the house, I feel very odd, weird, awkward when they're home. What kind of beer is my favorite? I'm not a huge beer drinker. I'm a liquor girl. If I was just going to go to the beer store and grab some beer, that would probably be Corona with orange. Because lemon and lime leaves a weird aftertaste. But as a treat, and I've been dying for it for months, I love a good tall Rickards Red. Miller Lite, I am judging you. At least it's not Bud Light, I'll give you that. Bud Light is nasty. Budweiser, period, is nasty. It's like water. Might as well drink soda water. Yeah, I like a good, but it has to be like if you're going to order Rickards or even Guinness, especially Guinness, quite honestly, it has to be from the keg. From a bottle is just not, it just, the taste is different to me. Yeah, all summer this summer I was done. I kept saying to my coworkers, after work, I'm going to go sit on a patio and have me a tall pint of Rickards. I never did it. I'll tell you, since I started driving, I am so scared to sit down unless it's like I'm in for the night. It's like 10 o'clock at night or something. I might have a glass of wine or a glass of whiskey or whatever. But I'm so afraid of something happening and my having to go somewhere in the car that I'm terrified. That scares the shit out of me. So to go out after work somewhere, and I mean, I would have to walk to the place because, yeah, scary. That's not something I'd want to get pulled over for. Boo Boo was actually saying to me, I took the boys out for dinner last night. Boo Boo's birthday was on the 3rd, okay? And I just took him out for his birthday dinner yesterday. Listen, I'm busy, okay? Totally forgot about it. We went out for dinner last night and he was, I don't know how we got on this. Oh, he was ordering drinks. He was looking at the drink menu and I said, listen, Linda, take it easy on the alcoholic beverages, okay? Like, just order a beer. Like, he likes to order crazy, stupid shit, Long Island iced tea, whatever. Like, if you're gonna do that, you're paying for your drinks, okay? And he said to me, we all ended up ordering pot. And he said to me he wants to go to the beer store and buy a case, like a six of Rickards, because I've got it stuck in his brain now. He wants to sit down and have a Rickards with me. He's never had a beer like that before. Mm-mm-mm. In the night, I love yes, Bailey's. Or I used to sit at night with my mom when I was like, I don't know, 16, 17. Drinking was not a big thing in my house. It was preferred to do it at home with her. We would sit down at night and, I don't know, watch, like, I don't know, what was on A&E back then, like Biography or some shit like that, or like CSI. We love true crime in our family. We would sit down and watch something like that and drink like a small glass of Tia Maria on ice. I haven't had that in years. So good. Very sugary though. Your birthday was on the 14th. A happy birthday. First time I met Tammy the friend. How's my house dressed up? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, though. It's a pretty story. Now my best friend is still among us, but yeah, I had a friend like that growing up. We're still friends. I think she lives in Alberta now, though. I haven't seen her in probably 20 years. But we occasionally, say hi on the internet. What's up? And it's like no time has passed, right? It's like we're both 12. We're in our 40s, but whatever. There's going to be an alarm going off. I don't know if you can hear it. Don't panic. It's not an air raid. Welcome to my town. Don't lie to her, Rip. I am not okay before my coffee, and you've seen it firsthand, bro. Okay, Rip was doing a job with me. Well, for me, I wasn't doing shit. I was playing DJ because a bitch don't climb ladders. Okay, I bought the material. He did the work. That's just how it fucking goes. Okay, we're redoing my shed roof, and he and two other neighbors were helping while I oversaw the project and played DJ. Okay, we did day one. Day two, I literally got up. I don't sleep, so I think I got like 3 hours sleep. My alarm went off. I rolled out of bed. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't do nothing. Okay. I threw on whatever happened to be on the floor and I walked my unhappy ass over to Rip's place. Okay. Knocked on the door, came on in, and I said, "Are we going for coffee?" Everybody in the room held up their Timmies to me like a cheers, right? We got ours. They almost died. Okay. Not happy. What does the alarm mean? It's just a test that they do every Monday about this time. This town has a rather large, what we call chemical valley. It's all like rubber products, gasoline, all that stuff, benzene, all that good stuff. So they do this test because every now and again, there's a leak and they need to make sure that the system works. Nobody pays it no mind. It's kind of one of those, if there's actual fuckery in Chemical Valley, this town is gone. The alarm doesn't mean shit. Yeah, nobody pays it no mind. When I first moved here, it used to scare the shit out of me, and, like, I go running into the house. I can remember taking Boo Boo when he was, like, little and running into a stranger's house, like, beating on the door and running into a stranger's house because my mom had called me and told me there was a benzene leak in Chemical Valley, and then all of a sudden the alarm went off, and I lost my fucking mind. We don't pay it no mind no more. Oh yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it, Sherry. Like I said, we don't pay it no mind. It's just a test. I've only heard it for an actual, like, there's a problem, I think twice. Once was a tornado. Um, I don't know what the difference between a watch and a warning is. It was one or the other. There wasn't one like imminent, but they were keeping an eye out. There was a possibility. And the other was a benzene leak. We are now officially out of coffee, guys. To the Gatorade. Because we don't drink water. Orange is not my favorite flavor, I have to say. Although it is good with vodka. Vodka makes everything better. So yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the alarm. It's fine. So what else? What are you all up to today? How's your day going? We were in Tennessee and got a broken air alarm from Florida. Talk about a scary sound. Yeah, they sound like air raids. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, hands over your head, stay low to the ground. Time to duck and cover. The bombs are coming down. If anybody's ever seen The Iron Giant, that was a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, rip. It's not the same with decaf. I'll accept it though. You're not a fan of it straight up? Well, that's because you're weak. Bailey's is not strong. You can sip on it. The mayor sent for it and we called several times. Yeah. Yeah. It's a scary sound, especially if you don't know what it is. Like I said, the first time I heard it, I had no idea what it was. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God. Like, we're at war. My mom thought it was absolutely hilarious. Yes, Bailey's is fantastic in hot chocolate. Fantastic. My boyfriend got me for Christmas these chocolates filled with liqueur. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Where did I put it? Okay. These are fantastic. I don't know what they're like on their own. I put them in hot chocolate. They're so small, I can't even read the kinds of liquor that are in them. Some of them I recognize, like the labels, and so I know what it is. Like there's a couple of vodkas, there's a Southern Comfort. There's a couple of bourbon, like yeah, a couple of whiskeys. I think one is an Irish whiskey. Love Irish whiskey. But some of them I can't tell. It almost looks like champagne, and that's just fucking wrong. Champagne and chocolate? I have no. Champagne goes in orange juice, and that's about it. But those are fantastic in hot chocolate. Yes. It's 5:30 there and you're ready for bed? I don't blame you. I'm ready for bed by 5:30 too, but my kids won't let me. I usually have to pick one up at work and make dinner, and they expect a lot from me, I'm telling you. Fangirling. Oh, sliding. These chairs are very uncomfortable to sit in for an extended period of time. Of course, the leaning forward doesn't help either. Sorry. You are sweet, Cherry. I love you so much. Oh, sorry, my wig is shedding and it's annoying me. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I think somebody, I can't remember who, somebody was asking me in the comments of one of my videos. I'll never forget that day. Yeah. And I don't want to drop names, but the young dude, yeah, he almost got hit. He didn't do nothing wrong. He actually chased me down in his car and pulled me over and was trying to get me to come in so that he could take me to Timmy's and get coffee. I was already fucking halfway there. Don't. Yeah, I was not amused at all. I was not a happy Jen. It took me that day, I eventually got in the car and he took me to the Timmy's and I got 2 extra large double doubles. And it took me getting one whole cup in me before I could sit back and chill out. And you're good now. I was not amused at all. It was not a good time. It was not a proud moment for Jen. I really was pissed. Yeah, y'all were safe once I had it. And it took a full extra large for me to calm the fuck down. Yeah. Listen, I have a horrible temper, okay? I really do. It takes a lot nowadays for me to actually lose my temper. I get annoyed on the constant. But to actually lose my temper, yeah. I think that had a lot to do with just not having sleep. Champagne is overrated, but those chocolates would be. Yes, champagne is nasty, disgusting. It is of the devil. It is migraine inducing. Champagne along with white wine are like the two things on this planet that will give me a hangover. It's not a good time. But with orange juice, champagne is very tasty and you get your vitamins. But yeah, those chocolates in a I'm sure they'd be good in coffee too, but I just don't like to fuck with my coffee. I don't mind as like a hot toddy. I'm not above putting some honey and some bourbon in a coffee and having a few of those when I'm sick. But I don't think I'd want chocolate in my coffee. I know you gave yourself an intolerance to caffeine. It just sucks to be you, bro. Sucks to be you. Now, when you drink tea, because I know you drink tea from time to time, do you drink decaf tea? Like, is it herbal tea? Or do you drink regular tea? Because I can remember years ago buying you regular tea. And tea has more caffeine in it than coffee does. So maybe you're crazy? Maybe it's in your head. Love you. I'm a terrible person. Oh, I got a comment on Twitter I fucking love Twitter. I got a comment on Twitter the other day from a new guy who's been showing up on my page a lot. He's a good time. He's funny. He doesn't mean anything by it. His English is a little questionable. So I know that's what a lot of it is, but he's super sweet, funny guy. But he was asking me if I had vampire teeth. It's like, I kind of, maybe, I guess. I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm like, yeah, I guess I kind of do. Yeah, he used to drink 8 to 10 pots a day. I used to as well. I in the last, I don't know, how long have we been out from under Rona's thumb? Like 3 years? Cut my coffee way back. Yeah, I guess we're almost 3 years now, right? Time means nothing. I have no idea. Yeah, it's the soul-crushing headache. It just fucks your day right up, right? Like, disclaimer, I'm a fan of the cursey words. If you've never listened to a vlog, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, my doctor tried to tell me for years to cut back my coffee, and back then it was like I actually needed it to keep going. And now it's to avoid the soul crushing headache. But I did get myself down to like, I don't know, one, two that I make at home in the morning when I have work, right? One that I have to drink so that I can people. One that I bring to work so that I can, continue to people. And I usually get one when I get home from work from the coffee shop. But that's an extra large, so that could be considered 2 coffees. So we'll say maybe 4. As opposed to when I was hairdressing, I used to go to McDonald's for coffee because it was on the way, and I would get, do they do extra large? I think they do extra larges there. I don't remember. It's been years. I would get 2 extra large coffees in the morning, as well as the one that I drank at home. Well, 2 or 3 that I would drink at home. I used to make a pot in the morning. I make your day, Charlie. Thank you. You make mine too. You accidentally drank gas? Am I reading that right? Girl. Wow, that's crazy. Monkey was telling me about a friend of his that drank nail polish. And then Booby was like, he was complaining about his stomach hurting and stuff, and like nobody knew what to say to him because what he did was friggin' stupid. Booby was like, you should have told him to drink some nail polish remover. One to cure the other. Oh, siphoning it. So that makes sense. That makes sense. You gave me no context. Just making up my own story. Yes, but you survived it, Rip. You're fine. And we all learned something, didn't we? Yeah. Jen learned that there is nothing I need to rush for. I need to have my coffee before I leave the house because we love our friends and we don't want to hurt them. Computer wouldn't allow me to send it. To send what, my dear? Did I miss something? I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm also trying not to just stay leaned over. Oh, your computer was being a douche, was it? Bailey's and tea is not bad. It's not the same, but it's not bad. In fact, when I started doing when my mother started giving me hot toddies, I probably would have been like 11. We're German Irish, okay? Um, you get a bad flu, here's your tea with, a shot of Bailey's or Tia Maria. Um, yeah, have 2 or 3 of those, go the fuck to sleep, sweat it out. Swear to God, by the next day, you're fine. That's fine. We're good with that, Cherry. We don't judge over here. I don't drink like I used to. I used to be a weekend warrior, okay? Well, I wouldn't even say even once I had kids, I slowed down. Once I was on my own, once I got divorced and moved here and all that kind of happy horse shit, um, yeah, I slowed the drinking right down, mainly because it became a crutch, but and that's not a good thing. So, and it just I mean, I have a stock in my house, trust and believe. I've got everything you would ever need to do pretty much anything. It just never gets drank. Except the wine. The wine gets drank. We love the wine. Big fan. It is worth a try in the tea. Yes. Yes. My cursing is bad. Yes. If you have a sensitivity to cursing, I am not the one for you. It is just part of my vernacular. I don't mean anything by it. It's how I speak. He will clean my cabinets, will he? No, I don't think so. I will. It just takes me a good long while. Like I said, it's the driving mainly. Like the thought of having even just a glass, because like I said, I'm a liquor girl, liquor and wine. Um, a beer I don't think would bother me as much. Like if I had a glass of beer or a bottle of beer, whatever, a pint, and somebody called me and said I need to get picked up, whatever, I wouldn't be impressed, but I would do it. But to have like a glass of whiskey or something, yeah, that would bother me. I wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, walking. Sorry. Like I try to get Boo Boo to carry $20 minimum in his wallet at all times for that reason. Like if I can't come get you for whatever reason, if because I have 2 kids, like it's not all about you. Um, Or if I decide that I would like to have a drink in the afternoon or whatever, because I mean, I always thought the expression was it's noon somewhere. Apparently it's 5. It's noon somewhere. Yeah. I mean, I would love to sit in my backyard in the summertime and have a nice cold drink. Um, so if he would just carry 20 bucks in his wallet, then, fucker can call a cab. He don't like the cab. He's too good for a cab. I keep telling him, like, dude, I took cabs well into my 30s. Like, I only started driving maybe, 4 years ago, maybe? Like, come on, get over yourself. I remember when Boo Boo was little and I first moved here, I used to, I would cab from my townhouse to the daycare and then from the daycare to work. And if I was working till 5, then I would have to, on my lunch, take a cab, go pick him up at the daycare, drop him off at the sitter, and cab back to work. Tips? We didn't have tips. Tips went toward the cab. I was hairdressing back then. Lots and lots of cabs. Pull your monitor closer. What? Oh, I missed something. Yeah. New Year's. I haven't tied one on. Fuck, the last time I tied one on like that was the New Year's that we had the party here. Mm-mm. What flavor of vape? Latte, baby. It is coffee flavored. Are we surprised? Oh, thank you, Charlie. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. And I'm glad to see y'all chatting amongst yourselves. That's awesome. I love that. You know what? I have a banana flavor in the fridge that my boss gave me that's not too bad. I don't like sweet. And then she gave me one, well, two actually, that are cotton candy flavored, and that is horrible. But I'm keeping it just in case. Like if I run out and I can't get out to get any more, then I'll vape that shit. But it's horrid. Yeah, yeah. It is. It's also a different brand than what I buy. Like I go to an actual vape store um to get mine. My boss goes out to the res to get hers. So it's just very different brands. I don't know if maybe that's the issue, but yeah, it's fucking horrible stuff. uh, Cloves. Oh. They were strong, no? Like they were like right up there with Mean Greens. I had friends that would smoke those to seem tough. That and Marley's. I would have friends whose parents would go into the States and come back with Marlboros. Smelled like old gym socks. Mm-mm. Yeah, that was my That was my 40th birthday. When you drank Pepsi all night. That was the one night I specifically wanted to go out and get absolutely wrecked, and the fucking bar closed at 11. This town kills me. I have never been to, I mean, as I grew up in Toronto, okay? The bars close at like 4 in the morning. I moved here, everything shuts down between 6 and 11 at night. Things that are 24-hour close at midnight. It's very confusing. It took me years to get used to that. And so now that Boo Boo is drinking age, when he goes out to party, I actually encourage him to pregame it at home, because if he doesn't, by the time you get to the bar at 8, well, I think they usually go at like 9 or 10, the bar is closing soon. So, we used to go out at 8 o'clock to avoid coat check, and we didn't leave the bar until 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And we still pre-gamed it. It's cheaper that way. Like, I can remember going to the bar with $20 and coming home with $20. Absolutely hammered. Who's a lucky duck? Let me go back here. Pull the monitor closer to yourself. Oh, to read? That's not happening. It's fine. I'll lean forward, deal with it. I'll go out when I'm done streaming and I'll get my cheaters. And for February, I will have my cheaters. That's just how that's going to go. I meant to go get my cheaters yesterday. But I didn't. When I went out, I think I hit the Superstore yesterday. Yes, I did, because I vlogged from there. My plan was to get what I needed at the Superstore and then go to the dollar store and get my cheaters. But when I parked to finish my vlog, I realized I still had my freaking glasses on. That wasn't going to help. I needed the contacts on so that I could, get the proper cheaters. Yeah, so I'll go out today when I'm done here, get my cheaters. It's fine. Ooh, that reminds me, I got to return those boxes today. That's the leftover backsplash stuff. Listen, Big Daddy is no fun to be out with. He's a sourpuss, okay? Love him to death, but he's a great big old sourpuss. He's not a good time at all. He is surprisingly easy to embarrass. That is a good time. Other than that, he is not a good time at all. I can remember I think we were in Dollarama one day, and it was crazy in there. I don't know what we were looking for. We were looking for specific stuff. And there was music playing over the speakers. And I was trying to get his attention and trying to, be cute and whatever. And he didn't want to, I went to hold his hand. And he was like, But then I would walk ahead of him and he'd like grab my ass or something. So I had to get him back. Okay. He was confusing the shit out of me and it was getting annoying. So I started singing whatever song happened to be playing over the speaker and dancing. He immediately turned into a stiff board and just walked. It was awesome. He was like, and I remember the day you graduated, bonfire in the backyard, damn near froze my ass off. Jen was half in the bag. Yeah, Jen wasn't half in the bag. Jen was all the way in the bag, and the bag was tied up, and I should have been put to bed. Yeah. Jen was drunk. I wasn't drinking, I was drinking. I don't remember if Big Daddy was there for that or not. I think that was just you and I, was it not? I don't even remember. Yeah, that was a cold night. You would have been warmer if you were keeping up with me. I'm just saying. I woke up the next day cold, but at the time I was not cold. I wasn't feeling nothing. I was having a good time. That's the thing though, when I'm drinking, I can have fun all by myself. Like it's fine. I don't care. Make my own party. And to tell a story that will be in segments. Fair enough. I can remember one night, a bunch of us, I think what happened was we were walking to somebody's apartment to pregame, and then we went to the bar. It's not very often that we partied at somebody's house. There was one house in particular that we used to go and party at, usually on a Friday night, if that was going to happen. Other than that, it was like pregame somewhere for like an hour, and then you go to the bar. But on our way to this apartment, there was like a group of us, and it must have been like garbage day or large pickup or something. There was a trike. Okay. There was a tricycle out in somebody's garbage. And I don't know if I was just tired of walking or if I just felt that a spectacle needed to be made, but I went and grabbed this tricycle and started right. It was like a, what do you call that? Like a cul-de-sac kind of deal. So I was just riding this trike around in circles. I felt like that circus bear. Some of my friends were laughing, thinking it was hysterical, which of course edged me on. And the other half of my friends were like, "You're gonna get us in trouble." They put it in the garbage. Get over it. It was a good time. One of my buddies, who at the time was like the judo champion in our area, he's a big fucking dude. Jumped on the back of this trike and he's like holding on to him, like riding the stupid trike with, and I mean, I was much smaller then. And he was just this great big fucking pile of muscle. It was just, I would have loved if somebody could have taken a picture. It would have been the funniest fucking thing in the world. I know the responses are so small or short. I know. I know. Mm-mm. I think I missed something there. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, no. That happened, like, this year? Like, recently? Oh my god. That's scary. Fortunately, I've never had my pipes burst. We had water. Wow. Shut up. Oh, Cherry, I'm so sorry. Holy shit. Oh my god, that sucks. I've never had my pipes burst. Yeah. Oh, girl. I've never had my pipes burst, but, like, 3 days after I bought this house, we had a septic leak or a septic backup. There was a tree that used to be out on my boulevard that was cut down ground level, but the roots were still there. And the roots had grown through the septic pipes. There's my food box. Um, which caused everything to back up, right? So everything that I hadn't unpacked yet, I'd moved down to the basement. And so I lost like a bunch of clothes. Right? It really wasn't a huge deal that way. But I mean, 3 days after buying the fucking house, and I had to make an insurance claim and everything. There was raw sewage in my basement, like up to it was past my ankle, in between my ankle and my knee. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I had a big fight with the city over it. Like, yeah, fuck. Crazy. I feel you, girl. No, I wouldn't let you go home because I wanted to party, and you're an old fuddy duddy. Yeah, it was just you and I. Yeah, yeah. Big Daddy doesn't party much. He's not. He's not much of a drinker. Listen, bro. Deal with you later, bud. Yeah, that's a shit show. That sucks. Well, I hope you're able to get it fixed and cleaned out. And oh my god, that's horrible. The hula hoop. Yeah, the hula hoop was a good time. I blame that on tequila and tequila rose and whatever the hell else I ended up drinking that night. I had a friend call me one night. She was already at the bar. She'd already been drinking. She wanted a drinking buddy. And I told her flat out, I do not have the funds for drinking. If I come, it's on you. And she's like, yep, cool beans. Off I went. Right? Rip dropped me off. Cool. We were actually doing a fish fry, I think, that night, if I remember correctly. Mm-mm. That's good. Oh, I hope everything goes okay for you, Trey. That's absolutely horrible. It's pissing myself laughing. He does that a lot. But yeah, I got this call from a friend I go over. She decides she's buying drinks all night. Cool beans. There ended up being a hula hoop contest, which I joined into. Because why not? Tequila was involved. Okay. That's all I'm saying. There was what is that called? Limbo. There was a limbo contest, which my friend did, which was terrifying and hysterical because her back was completely fused. Like she had no mobility in her back, and she did that. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not her mother. I ended up losing the hula hoop contest to, no offense, I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying the fattest fucking dude in the bar. Okay. Homeboy was ginormous. He was funny as fuck. He did a good job, whatever. But I'm here to tell you that hula hoop did not move around him. And I was very salty that he won. So when I was leaving the bar, he was out there playing with his hula hoop. And I just kind of walked over, as I do, and said, yo, that's my hula hoop. And he gave it to me. And I skipped with it home. I was skipping with it. I was, hula hooping with it. Whatever. I think Rip seen me on the camera. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him that night. I'm not generally a forgetful drunk, but tequila. But to this day, I got up the next day and I don't know where the hula hoop went. I have no idea. I don't have it. I have no idea. I lost the hula hoop. I earned that hula hoop. Okay. It was very sad that I lost it. And I don't know how my girlfriend got home. Yes, I do. We took a cab. We went and got coffee with some guys. And I tried to take one home. Yep, I did. My kids weren't home. Whatever. And homeboy wasn't down, so we went home. Actually, he paid for the cab. We went for the guilt in the situation, and he paid for our cab home. And I walked home from her place. So I didn't skip with the thing that night. I skipped from her place to my house with the hula hoop. I had a good time. When I was younger was the tricycle. Yeah. I did that. I stole a tricycle from somebody's garbage and rode it around the cul-de-sac with a great big dude on the back. It was awesome. Yeah, my buddy was huge. Yeah, I do some things. Yeah. It's all in good fun, though. Anywho, we've been going for an hour. Holy shit. I just looked at the timer. I forgot there was a timer there. I had better boot because, like I said, I need to get my cheater glasses. I need to take my Christmas tree down, and I got a fuck ton of cooking to do. So, whoever's left in here, thank you so much for coming today. I hope y'all had a good time. I had a great time. The ice made it to where we actually got to use the water and stuff. Yeah, that is weird. That's really weird. Well, listen, Cherry, I hope you get it all sorted and all's good. And I'll be thinking about you, girl. That's fucking terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I have other stuff that I need to do. This was a great time. I'm so glad y'all were able to come in. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will do another live in February, and I will post it when I'm ready to do it. I will make a post on my community tab and on my Twitter. So if you do the Twitter thing, I'm on there all the time. It's a problem, actually. I believe it's at Jen Rants 44. But yeah, I'll post updates there. So big hugs to you, my darling. You take care, and I hope all goes well for you. I really do. I'll be thinking about you. But I'm going to boot. I'm that person that just keeps saying goodbye. I got to go. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. I love y'all so much, and we'll talk later. Bye.